Customer states my Audi Urus is underpowered and it has a check engine light on. This has a 4-liter twin-turbo V8 with the hot V setup. We had fault code P0299 for underboost performance, and the problem is probably not what you think. It's not the turbos. The problem is actually the water pump. Let me explain. So the water pump has vacuum systems that run through it, including this vacuum line right here, which goes to the changeover valve. Well, when the water pump leaks, they call it coolant migration. It leaks through the vacuum line and gets into the changeover valve and causes an issue with low boost. And in fact, there's a bulletin on it that we found after we diagnosed it. So we're taking a look, and there's a bulletin here, and the original complaint is for engine overheating, coolant temperature gauge in the red coolant temperature warning light, but we don't have any of that. And it says, or event memory P0299, turbo supercharger underboost logged, which is exactly what we have. And you go down here and it tells you exactly what parts you need to replace. As far as we know if the parts are actually updated or not, but there is a new part number for the water pump. And the reason the water pump leaks and the reason there's a vacuum line connected to the water pump is because the water pump is variable controlled. It uses a vacuum actuator to pull a sleeve in or out to allow the propeller to, have water flowing through it or not. And that's the part that fails. I believe that seal in there sometimes flips or gets cracked or broken. So you get coolant past the sleeve into the vacuum system, and that's how this whole thing goes bad. So because of that one little seal, all of this has to be replaced. This is your water pump, which fits it behind this housing. This housing holds your thermostat. The bulletin also calls to replace the vacuum pump as well. All of this is all the way down into here. And as you can see, I can't even get my fingers in there. So this whole front of the car has to come off so we can get all this apart and get it all replaced back on the road because you got a little bit of coolant into the vacuum system. Wild.